My name is Nina Smith, 41 years old. Despite not having children, I've been married to Liam for 20 years, and we still live together. We got married within a year of meeting each other, driven by passion. Yet somehow, we managed to coexist without getting in each other's way, and that might be why our relationship continues. Despite initially wanting children, both of us got busy with work, and time passed without pursuing that desire. Although neither of us had a college education, we pursued our own interests and started our own companies. He works in the automotive industry, while I work in interior design. We got so caught up in pursuing our dreams through work that we lost track of time, and we ended up saying, maybe kids aren't for us. I particularly couldn't afford to take a long break from work or even consider giving it up, and maybe I never really wanted children. Hey, I got concert tickets from a client yesterday. How about going together next Saturday? Sounds good. A date once in a while. I also want to try a new restaurant, so I'll handle the reservation. Count on it. Our married life is nothing like a conventional family. We're independent individuals, and while we live together, we don't interfere with each other. We have separate meals and do our own laundry. The concept of being a couple feels strange. When our businesses took off, we built a house together that suited both our lifestyles, with separate bedrooms and workspaces. We rarely saw each other's faces. If I had given up my dreams to have children, we wouldn't have this life. Sometimes, I feel a sense of loneliness, despite not wanting to let go of our current lifestyle. Liam: yeah, I'm home. Can you come help with the bags? Sure. Having someone like him at home with all these bags is a real lifesaver. In addition, he accompanies me shopping on weekends, joins me for breakfast, evening walks, drinks, and accompanies me in various situations when he's at home. Since we don't share our daily lives together, it became a habit to call out to Liam whenever something happens, as much as possible. Our relationship may be incomprehensible to others, but this is how it is. Late one night, as I was about to have dinner after work, I heard Liam talking to someone as he entered the house. I get it. I've told you before, don't say things that make me mad. I'll drop by again tomorrow. It's too late and I'm tired today, so I can't come now. In a slightly assertive tone, Liam entered the living room and seemed surprised to see me there. Despite being on the phone, he apologized and then quickly ended the call. Sorry for disturbing you while you were on the phone. It's okay. It wasn't anything important. His phone beeped with a message. Liam awkwardly tossed his phone into his bag. I didn't comment on his action, but tried to steer the conversation away from the awkward tension. I'm having pasta. Do you want some? Sounds good. I might join you. He seemed to be trying to act cheerful, and I sensed that the person on the phone was definitely a woman. Even so, I wasn't sure if I had the right to complain. As a wife, I'm not doing anything for him, and we don't even have a husband-wife relationship anymore. I felt like I didn't have the right to blame someone who was just living together in the same house. Hey, next week, some folks from the company are planning a golf trip with a one-night stay. Would you like to come? I'm really busy with work right now, so it's a bit difficult. Plus, it won't be fun for you if I tag along, right? If it's work, then it can't be helped. Everyone's bringing their spouses and kids, so it'll be fine. That's a shame. Thanks for inviting me, though. The conversation about the trip, following the phone call incident, I could have gone, but I just couldn't bring myself to, so I declined the invitation. I decided to wait and see how things unfolded. Honestly, if Liam were to find someone he truly loves, I've always been prepared to quietly step aside. But until now, I never sensed the presence of another woman, so I never thought about it deeply. Maybe if we had children, I wouldn't have these farts, but we don't, and we have our own companies. So, if he were to find someone, while I may not celebrate it, I'm willing to accept it. After a few days since that incident, I was working overtime in my office. As the other employees had left and I was working alone, I received a call on my phone. Although it was an unknown number, assuming it was a work-related call, I answered without hesitation. Hello, this is Nina. Ms. Smith, I apologize for calling you out of the blue. Is now a good time? Sure, and may I ask who's calling? Listening to the soft tone of the woman on the other end, I somehow pictured Liam's face. And my intuition was right. She clearly stated that she was dating Liam. She said she wanted to meet and talk with me without Liam knowing about it. Since he never comes to my office, and it's not the kind of conversation we should have outside, could you come over here? I'm sorry for the inconvenience. That would be fine. If it's okay, I'm still at the office. Are you coming? I'll be there shortly. Thank you for accommodating me, even though it's so sudden. That day, I ended up meeting the woman who was dating Liam. It wouldn't be strange for things to get chaotic meeting your husband's affair partner as a wife. It felt like a scene out of an old melodrama. I was nervous in this situation, but I told myself to stay calm as the wife and waited for her to arrive. Upon seeing her visit my office, I almost forgot to stay calm due to the overwhelming surprise. In the arms of the young woman standing before me was a tiny newborn baby, likely just born. I let her inside without touching on it and served tea. Sorry for the silliness today, Ms. Smith. She apologized. It's totally fine. I had no idea Liam was married. He never mentioned marrying or living together with me. I got suspicious and checked his phone the other day. That's how you found out about me. Yay. But still, I'm really sorry. She apologized again. It's okay. I think it's his fault for hiding it. Though on the verge of tears, she held back. I didn't know what to do, but leaving it like this wasn't an option. I'm lost, thinking of separating from him and living with my child alone, but can't get a spot in daycare or work. You've been through a lot. Let's keep today's incident from Liam for now and think about the future together. From that day on, Maggie and I talked a lot. We met often at the office, talked on the phone, and had meals together. As we spent time together, I began to understand why Liam fell for her. She possesses a charming sweetness that makes you inexplicably want to help her. She's honest, kind, and her smile is incredibly adorable. Maggie's child, Anna, is so storable. I might be a little weird, but I couldn't help but feel like a proud grandmother. The more I saw them, the closer I felt to them. You run such a wonderful company. It's really cool. I admire you. It was really tough to get here. I wanted kids like you, but I gave up everything for this. So, I don't want to fail. I felt like I was spending more time with Maggie than with Liam. Though it wasn't conventional, we clicked. We both knew it wasn't right, but the more we talked, the closer we became. I told Maggie everything about the married life Liam and I have. I also mentioned to her that I wouldn't oppose marrying Liam if she wished. She said she had lost all love for him after finding out about his infidelity and keeping it secret until their child was born. This is getting tricky. I was really struggling. Then one day, Maggie made a suggestion. Before diving into the tough stuff about our future, don't you want to see Liam stunned just once? Huh. I want to see him stunned for deceiving two women and doing whatever he wants. Well, that's true. She seemed excited as she shared her plan with me. We, who got along well despite the age gap, talked like we were back in school. And so, we decided to execute her plan. First, Maggie discreetly touched Liam's phone contacts when he visited her house. She only swapped my and Maggie's names. Maggie has an older sister, and Liam knew her too. Before their child was born, the three of them often went out for meals. Liam, it's been a while. How's it going with Maggie? Nothing special. Well, recently, Anna has been dropped off at my place every day, and I'm a bit troubled. Huh? What do you mean? That's what I want to know. With just one call, Liam immediately contacted Maggie. Since we were together at the time, I answered his call on speakerphone. However, he thought he was calling Maggie, but due to Maggie's manipulation, it was my phone ringing. Hey. I heard you keep dropping off Anna with your sister every day even though she is still a newborn baby. Why are you doing that? Huh. Liam, we don't have a child. What are you talking about? Huh. What, Nina? Seeing Liam flustered on the other end of the line, I replied with even more teasing words. What's going on? Liam, do you have a child? No, that's not it. It must have been a wrong number. Knowing everything, I felt a little sorry for him, but if I responded too kindly now, the plan would be ruined. What do you mean by having a child? Can you explain? No, it's not that. Come to my office right now. Got it. Of course, Maggie and Anna were waiting with me. Liam, who rushed over, was surprised to see the two of them sitting next to me. Sorry for tricking you, Liam, but we won't get punished for this, right? Huh? What do you mean? We actually knew everything, but we decided to play a little prank. What are you two talking about? What's going on? I had never seen my usually calm husband so flustered. He was probably in a panic because he didn't know what to say. Maggie and I got really close while she was consulting me about you. Of course, it wasn't like this from the beginning. Nina has been really good to me. Since last week, I've been working here part-time during the day. Huh. As I got to know Maggie more, I realized why you liked her. Yay. But still, you're the worst for not taking responsibility for the child. But I have Nina. I had never seen Liam so unsure, and although I was a bit irritated by his demeanor, I felt that even in this state, he couldn't completely abandon me, who he had been with for so many years, and he must have really liked Maggie too. If Liam truly falls for someone else, I was okay with getting divorced. I can't give up my job, so I can't lead a normal married life. Nina, I'm sorry. I have to make things clear. I'll divorce you and remarry Maggie. I want to live with her and our child. Liam, that's not something you decide alone. Oops, sorry. Is this okay with you? I'm sorry, but I can't marry you. Huh. I was honestly surprised by Maggie's response. With such a young baby, isn't she worried? Is it just her youth that allows her to make this decision? I had nothing but doubts. I love Liam and Nina. Objectively speaking, I think you make a wonderful couple. But I can't forgive him for hiding the fact that he's married. But don't you think Liam should take responsibility, considering Anna? I don't need marriage anymore, but I have a plan. Maggie said she wanted to live with us in our house. She's not interested in marriage, but she likes us and wants to be a part of our lives. Having a single mother in an unconventional household, haha. What's so funny? That's not happening. I think it might be fun to help with parenting, something I couldn't do for my own child. Besides, Anna is Liam's daughter, so she doesn't feel like a stranger. I know it's not normal, and it's natural for him to object. But if we live like this, Liam will never forget his mistake. Maggie's idea of punishment will be quite tough for him. Is it not okay? I need some time to think. But he had no right to voice his opinion. For a while after that, we worked together as a couple to complete our final task, setting up a room for Maggie and Anna. We created an environment to welcome them into our home. He wasn't exactly enthusiastic about it, but I think we can build new relationships from scratch with the members who will live here from now on. Liam and I got divorced. It was just a formality, but it was my way of caring for the three of us to live happily together. Once Anna's nursery was decided, Maggie officially joined my company. We took turns picking up Anna from the nursery, and we all took care of her together. I don't know how long this life will last, and it may not be socially acceptable, but I feel much happier and fulfilled every day since they came. Now, Liam, Maggie, and Anna are my precious family.